The ZIL-135 is one of those machines that instantly tells you it was never built for comfort, convenience, or peacetime utility. It was built for brute force. Pure, unapologetic mechanical might. Created in the height of the Cold War, this Soviet heavy-duty, 8-wheel drive special chassis became one of the most iconic mobile platforms for large artillery rockets like the 9K-52 Luna M, better known by its NATO name FROG-7. When you see this machine rolling across rugged terrain, it doesn't look like a truck and it doesn't look like a tank either. It exists in its own category, extreme-duty military mobility. Designed by ZIL's legendary experimental department, the 135 wasn't a single model, but a family of heavy chassis optimized for missile transport and firing. Unlike normal trucks, it has symmetrical wheel layout, massive ground clearance, and amphibious capability depending on the variant. What makes it intimidating is that it doesn't just carry weapons. In many cases, it is literally the launch platform. There is zero separation between transport and fire mission. It drives, it deploys, it fires, and it leaves before counter-battery detection. Mobility is its armor. The ZIL-135 uses two gasoline engines, mounted on each side of the chassis, independently driving wheels on their respective sides. This setup offers redundancy and torque distribution unmatched in conventional trucks. If one engine is hit or fails, the other side can still move the vehicle, even if awkwardly, meaning this beast is extremely hard to immobilize in combat conditions. 8-driven wheels, aggressive tire flotation, and low ground pressure give it exceptional off-road capabilities. The crew sits high above the frame in a sharply angled cab with minimal comfort and maximum visibility. Everything about the driving experience is raw. No luxury, no softness, no soundproofing, just harsh engine noise and direct mechanical response. It's the kind of vehicle that reminds you technology wasn't always clean. It used to sound like thunder and smell like fuel. While many people casually refer to the ZIL-135 as a tank because of its battlefield presence, it's technically a special wheeled armored vehicle and launch platform. But in terms of intimidation factor and strategic impact, it stands shoulder to shoulder with tracked armor. Its role on the battlefield is force multiplication, rapid deployment of heavy ordnance from unexpected terrain, followed by fast relocation. Mobility equals survival. Another interesting detail, the dual-engine layout means there's no conventional drivetrain tunnel, allowing a lower platform height for the rocket system. The suspension is rigid and specially reinforced for recoil and heavy loads. The tires are enormous and feature centralized pressure control to adapt to mud, snow, swamp, or sand on the move. Where civilian off-roaders stop to think, the ZIL-135 never slows down. Behind the wheel, piloting a ZIL-135 is closer to commanding an industrial machine than driving a truck. Manual steering is heavy, throttle response is abrupt, and every gear shift feels like it's dragging half a battlefield behind it. But there's a strange elegance to its brutality. Soviet engineering didn't believe in luxury, it believed in results. And this machine delivered them. Today, the ZIL-135 family is a rare sight outside of military museums and training grounds, but its design philosophy continues to influence modern heavy missile carriers. It's a mechanical symbol of an era when engineering solutions had to work in the most punishing conditions imaginable. If you enjoy deep dives into rare and extreme military-grade vehicles like this, make sure to stay tuned to regular Car Reviews Auto as we continue exploring the most powerful machines ever built on wheels. The ZIL-135 may not be a traditional tank or a civilian truck, but it embodies a forgotten kind of engineering, where mobility was a strategic weapon and raw force was a design language on its own.